This is a story that reaches back a couple of hundred years, and it is quite something to sit there with your child year after year and then turn around and you're there with your child as your child is with their child, and you're listening to the story, you're watching the story, you're seeing it come alive in front of you.
No matter what age their kids are, 5 years difference, whether it's they were 5 years old, now suddenly they're 10. I think of the difference in who those young people are. Or they were 10, now they're 15, or they were 15, now they're 20, you know? And for my own life, you know, those parents were 30s, you know, and they're just getting life figured out. Now they're 40. It's like, oh, I thought I had life figured out. It's that difference in the viewer, and that the story is so iconic and so well constructed that we can't help but see it differently because we're different.
After the first time, there are still so many points when I'm like, you put that so perfectly. Like, that's exactly what you need to say in that way. And it's also a story that bears repeating.
I think it is about Scrooge. I think it's about his past. And I also think it's like about remembering all the bad things you've done and then like getting better.
I also think that in theater, which is so different than film, is you have the option of what you want to watch. And so when you've seen a play one time, you can watch one person, what you think is the story. And I know that when I see a play, I might watch that main character, and the second time I see it, I can hear them. And I know what the story is going on, but I'm gonna be like, what is that? What is the dude selling the apples in that cart actually doing? There's a full like globe of things happening if the actors are, you know, doing their job and have made those people real people. I mean, Jim talks a lot about that.
I'm still really new to the role of director. Getting to direct is both a great, great joy and terrifying. I need to be really clear about what I think the play is about.
And I think this year we're going to do a little more immersion of Tim as like someone who's discovering the story as it happens as well. So we'll still get those magical theatrical moments, but I think there's going to be a lot more of syncing up the play with Tim.
I feel like he's a really cool role. I've always wanted to play him. That was actually my favorite part every time I saw it.
I scratched the surface, and now really I want to go in depth and having significance in every word and really mending the big arc of the whole play, hopefully.
So for Ebenezer, this year we've already started working much deeper than what we did before because he can. And it's the difference between, oh look, Scrooge is that grumpy old guy, and listen to what he says. Here's what he thinks about the world.
I think that when we teach each other, it's subtle things. It's just by being around each other where you actually like learn things. When I've seen actors that I really admire, like in this play Belle, I really admire Belle, and I always look at the distinct choices they make. I try to like put it into my work and try to take what I see is successful in their work.